Good morning. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is that time of the month where we go through our live trade from A to Z, where we go through the analysis, picking off the stock, and also the execution of the trade together in this video. A lot of you guys have asked me for this specific video, which is to focus on price action and go over price action, which is basically how you identify an entry and an exit to a trade. And that's the hardest part in trading, is identifying entries and exits. But we'll also go over the beginner stuff because we need to have this story, or would it make sense for beginners? I know a lot of you guys watching, you're new to the markets, but I'll go through it today in this video and all the other trimmings on the side. And we'll go through the execution of the trade. I know I haven't been active, guys, in the last 2 weeks, but I've been busy, and today we're back. So hopefully we'll be more consistent with these videos. Let's do it, guys. Alright, guys, so today I'm going to introduce you to a newer way of trading. Usually, if you follow me on this channel, I've taught you guys how I trade earner reports and how you guys can find earner reports to trade. Basically, a stock that has a catalyst, a piece of news that will drive the stock higher or lower, because that's what drives stocks upwards or downwards. It's news. Today we're going to go through a scanner, directly to a scanner, which gives you stocks that have gained the most and lost the most. Basically, it's a gapper's trading strategy, where you're looking at stocks that have gained the most and lost the most. And technically speaking, trader psychology says any stock that gains the most will find consolidation and will come back down because it becomes overbought. And any stock that loses the most will find support and will go back up. So here you can either short the top or buy the dip. Right? Now that's just kind of a simple, basic explanation to what gappers are and how you trade them. So let's go over how we can find these stocks. Here is a free scanner, guys, that you can look at. There's plenty of free scanners out there. You don't have to pay for scanners, and it just gives you the stocks that have gained the most or lost the most before market open. And we're looking at top gaining stocks and top losing stocks, and you can see these stocks have gained by 200% to 20%, and these stocks have lost by 30% here, or 19%. So here is what the stocks that we're going to be trading today. Here's the game plan that I share with my chat room every morning before market opens. And basically we're going to be watching BNTX and RCL, right? That's kind of the stocks that I'll be focused on, and they know how to trade them because I taught them and showed them how to do so. And we're going to be going over price action here because we need to identify when a stock is about to consolidate, or when a stock is about to find support, or if it's pumping, or if it's not, or if it's dumping. That's what price action does for you. It gives you a direction that you should jump in by looking at price action and the price movement. And also you'll need support and resistance here. So price action is the real-time indicator that we use here in today's trade and in every trade. And maybe I'll show you the chat room results after the trade is executed. So we've got 5 minutes to go, guys. Let's jump right into the computer and let's execute this trade together. Let's do it. Don't forget the smashy. Alright, guys, so market is about to open. I've looked at BNTX, however, I've changed my mind. We're looking at NIO. This was also listed in the game plan if you go back a little bit. It's in the game plan, and we're watching price action. Now I want you guys to look at here, this figure that's moving. You see this stock here is pumping, it does the cha-cha, and it wants to just continue upwards. So we're gonna have to short it back down once it finds consolidation, and you'll know when it consolidates because it will show you sideways movement. Now it just wants to pump, so I could buy this if I wanted to. Okay, we went in long instead of short, and we entered 1,000 shares here, guys. And that's what price action does for you. It just gives you indication of when to enter a trade. I was short biased, but I changed my mind to be long biased just because of what's happening here in front of us. Okay? And I'm ready to walk away whenever I feel like the trade isn't going my way. And that's risk management. So we're gonna add more here. Another 200 shares added, guys. Now just look at the price movement. What happens is it makes a newer high, then it pulls back, then it makes a newer high, then it pulls back, and that tells you the direction of a trade, which is upwards because the momentum is upwards. Makes a newer high, pulls back a little bit, makes a newer high, pulls back a little bit. That's clearly a trade that we should go long on instead of short. So it's finding resistance soon. So I'm out with 140, guys. Okay, so no, It doesn't want to do that. It wants to continue pumping, guys. And there we go. We're in again. 1,000 shares, guys. Now it's gonna make even a newer high. And here we go. A newer high is made, guys. We have now broken $16. We just tested it, and I'm about to walk away with my daily target of $500 plus. Obviously, I'm using small. Here we go. We're out. $400, guys. Profit made. Now I might have left money on the table because I might even pump further, but we made 500 on this trade. The first scalp and this scalp. Now I want to show you guys the chat room results so far. The chat room is doing really well. Green, green, green. Here's George with $640. More here. Well done, guys. Proud of you guys. Here's $200. A lot of greens today on this chat room. It's a good start to the Monday, but 30K in one day. Well done, DND. We've got $100 here. Well done, everybody. Here's our first red. It's okay. It's a learning experience. Obviously, a lot of people here are beginners. Other people are experienced, but a lot of greens today, guys. Well done to everybody. Again, NIO made a newer high, but I can't say that I'm good at it because that's trading. Sometimes you leave money on the table, but that's not how much I make on average, guys. Obviously, this is just for demonstration purposes. Usually it's much more bigger capital, but I decided to go in with 15,000 capital today, using leverage. Obviously, when you're trading, you're using leverage, especially with CFDs, so you don't have to have 15,000. You're trading with about 2,000-3,000 or so. So hopefully you guys learned something new here with this trade. A lot of you guys got to do well today. I mean, a lot of you guys got to do well today. It's a great start to the Monday. And if you didn't start with a green today, then this is part of the trading journey. Especially as a beginner, every trade is a lesson at the beginning, and then that's when you start mastering price action and understanding what each trade, what each cent that moves in a specific direction will do. And today, hopefully I explained it well for you guys and exactly what I'm looking at. So that trade lasted us 15 minutes. I only went in with a little bit of shares because I wanted you guys to relate to what I'm doing. I know I usually trade with large capital behind the scenes when I'm not making a video for you guys. And this 500 was basically on 15,000 starting capital altogether, and that was leverage. If I was using kind of 3,000, 4,000, I'd be able to trade with 15,000. So that was leverage that I was trading with. And you don't have to trade with that capital. You can trade with little capital. And a lot of people will ask that question, how much do I need to get started? Well, you can start with 500, 1,000. If you're from Europe, from the US, you might fall under the PDT rule unless you look for an offshore broker, etc., etc. But majority of questions you guys will have if you're new to my channel will be answered in different videos, so make sure to have a look. I'm pretty sure majority of the questions are already answered, or they're already answered on my website in the facts section. Again, if you want to learn further, there's the course for that, and it comes with the chat room, etc., etc. I'll get questions on that as well. So gotta go, guys. Appreciate you for watching. Follow me on Instagram. I'm more active there if I'm not active on YouTube, and I'll see you again for more videos just like always. Peace and love, guys.